Hello and welcome back to some more MotoGP 20 and part 9 of our career mode. Today we have the German Grand Prix around the Sachsenring. I've already went ahead and done free practice, so we're straight into qualifying 1. It was a wet practice and just ran out of tyres by the end of it, so we finished in 14th position. Unfortunately, it is going to be wet the rest of the weekend though, so a bit more like Austin. We have seen that we have some decent pace in the wet so far in this series. Sorry it hasn't been as regular as I would have liked. Hopefully over the next week or so we can really start pumping out the videos on this game and bring you guys the content that you want. You seem to be really enjoying it. If you are, please hit that thumbs up button. It does help us reach a much wider audience. The more likes you give, the better the content does. So it would mean a lot. But there you go, Cal Crutchlow down in this Q2 session, Q1 session, sorry. So it might be tough to get through into the top 10, in all honesty. I think we're going to just skip a little bit of the session and try and work out exactly what sort of time we need, because Petrucci's down here as well, so this is going to be real tough to get through to the top 10. Or top 12 shootout I think it is actually. So yeah, this weather is a hell of a lot worse than what it was in free practice. So here we come round the final corner. Love this track. It's free flowing, very enjoyable, very challenging. But just taking it easy into this first corner. Oh, well, fell off the bike. I'll allow myself one of me 3 weekend rewinds there. I'm going to go through the nonsense that we've had the last couple of Grand Prix, but I mean straight away half a second down on Crutchlow. Oh, well, off the bike again. I mean, this is going to be almost impossible to get through, isn't it? I can't believe how much we're falling off the bike. I suppose it's down to the conditions. We'll at least set a time, hopefully. You can hear the thunder actually. So 1.7 seconds off the pace here. This is crazy how far we are off Crutchlow. And way wide. Just don't think we've got a chance of getting through to Q2, unfortunately. Well off the pace. We did do the mid-season test. And next season's bike, the prototype, looks quite good actually. So hopefully we'll see some improvements next season if we do a second season of this career mode. Go through where actually last 13 for 13. I'll see you guys if we can improve that at all. A bit of time up, much better lap, but well off the pace still, so have to be in these final 2 laps that we make the improvements we need to make. There you go, off the bike, and we don't have enough petrol anyway, so unless I can get into the pits and get some fuel in the car, which I'll try and do. I don't think that'll make any difference. Let's get out there, can we? I've pressed the wrong button anyway. There you go.
On your screens now are the general times referring to the first qualifying session. Remember that the fastest 2 riders have earned a place in the second round, which will be starting any moment now.
Well, I just don't get that. I can only assume that the conditions were better at the start of the session. But there you go, Crutchlow and Petrucci getting through. Heading into the race. Starting dead last, so it's going to be an uphill battle now to get into the points after we were so close to winning the Grand Prix last time.
Welcome to the Sachsenring circuit. The waiting is finally over. The German MotoGP will be starting in just a few minutes. As you can see from the footage, the skies are clear at the moment, but there is still a thick layer of water on the track that will give the riders a very hard time.
So here we go.
We are live from the starting grid, where the cameras are lingering on the favourite riders for today. A few minutes to go, and finally the spectacle will begin.
So Dovi on pole position, looking pretty good. Well, Marc Marquez in second there. I just cannot believe. You know how poor we were, but we can add 4 more laps of fuel. It is an 8-lap race, so it's going to be quite a long one. You can see Crutchlow eventually qualified in 5th. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're all off the bikes again. We're alright. We make it through.
Everything is ready to start here at Sachsenring. Concentration is at...
So here we go. Ready for the lights. Lights out, away we go. Here in Germany. Just looking to take it nice and easy into these first few corners. I'm expecting a couple of incidents on this first lap. So just keep ourselves out of trouble, try and look for gaps. Conditions a lot better today than they were in qualifying. Much more like what they were in practice, and we're off the bike. So here we go, 3rd of 3 rewinds. Oh, didn't rewind it far enough. There we go. Now, just trying to stay on the back of this lot. But yeah, we're well off the pace, and I wonder if, you know, maybe a recent patch has upped the AI standard a lot, and we're just not up to their pace anymore. Quite possible. Well, as we pass the 5-lap mark of this Grand Prix, you can see that we've made up some positions in this race, but we just don't really have the pace to compete today, and I don't really know why that is. You know, as I say, maybe it's to do with that patch, but I'm really not sure. We just lost half a second there, so that's probably going to be us finishing at the rear of this Grand Prix, which is a big shame. Well, coming through into the final few corners of this Grand Prix, it's been one to forget, to be honest. You can see Dovi has already won the German Grand Prix. There has been a crash by Alex Marquez. I don't think we're going to have anything to do with overtaking them, but we finished 17th in the end by the looks of that. So maybe we did overtake them. Wow!
Look at the final ranking of today's race.
Hang on, what's happened? Dovi? Did he get a penalty or something? I'm really not sure what's happened there. Dovi's finished 21st in the end. And it doesn't look like he's been penalised, so maybe that was a crash that came up. But Quartararo has won the Grand Prix. He's beat Cal Crutchlow by 0.3 of a second, then Jack Miller 3rd. A very mixed up grid, you would say, and we finish in 17th in the end. Not far from the points, actually, which is crazy. We were ahead of Ian Oney for quite a lot of the Grand Prix, so shame that we finished behind him. And, you know, who knows what could have happened if we'd finished ahead of him. But, yeah, disappointing showing from us, and we dropped to 9th in the standings. Team Championship, we have dropped to 8th now. LCR Honda have moved up to 7th. Constructors' Championship still in 5th. So there you go. That's that Grand Prix for you. Next time out, where are we going? I feel like it's the Czech Republic maybe next. Yeah, didn't get any sort of reputation this weekend. That was poor. Haven't received... no, it's Assen next actually. Another good track. Haven't got any sort of offers from anybody, and in fact, well, LCR Honda, I suppose, could be an option. But yeah, the main guys not interested, I'm afraid. Might be one to go for. I don't know. Let's just have a little look. Who rides for Honda Castrol? Let's have a little look. I think Nakagami maybe. We can actually. Can we see? No, we can't. But they're in 7th at the moment. We're 72. So, and there's Crutchlow. Is Crutchlow LCR Honda? Let's have a little look at what the proposals look like. Time left 10 weeks. Crazy. But no, that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out, means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular MotoGP content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.